Well, the Buffalo Bills, the result of preseason undefeated for the first time in franchise history, as they get a comeback win yesterday over the Minnesota Vikings, 27-23. Well, before we go to anything, before we go to the Vikings game, let's go back to last week, where I did not recap the Detroit Lions game, where the Bills won that game, obviously, 24-20. Very good job. But was on vacation, so apologize for that. I will be doing a full recap on the Lions game, just doing the recap on this Vikings game. But we'll just do a little bit here, just what my thoughts from last Friday's game. So apologize for that. Not recapping the game because I was on vacation. Sorry about that. We'll get to UB in a little bit after this video. When the recap is all done, we'll talk about UB as well. Tyree Jackson too. But let's talk about last week. Now, last week it was a very sloppy game for the Buffalo Bills. It was sloppy. It was the dress rehearsal. I understand that. It's a game you cannot be sloppy in, but they were sloppy. They made bad mistakes, coughing up the football, making silly penalties. They cannot make those penalties. I mean, they had, I forget, it was like 15 penalties, I believe, last week. Yesterday was a little bit more down, decreased. Let me check from last night. Hold on. Issues today. Yeah, it's another reason why I couldn't do videos, because this was giving, let's see, take a look at the penalties. 7 penalties yesterday for the Buffalo Bills, so there you go. They have 15 yet last week. I mean, making your own mistakes is a big key, for the Buffalo Bills, and they were doing that last week, and they did it yesterday as well, making silly penalties as well. Like penalties are going to cost you in the regular season, so might as well make these penalties mistakes now or then in the regular season. So there you go. But other mistakes. I mean, they turned over the football. Josh Allen threw from his back, threw like that, and it got picked off. But luckily there was a penalty on the line, so luckily for the Bills, that was called back. But that is a must-know. That is a must-know in the NFL. You cannot throw from your backside across the field. Must know. And many people have learned their lesson on that. I understand you're trying to make a play, but if you want to make a play, just throw it out. If I was Josh Allen, I would just throw it out of bounds, or just take a snap. But do not. But taking a snap could lose you lots of yards too. But if I was Josh Allen next time, throw that out of bounds. And I understand Hunter Brownie may be coming to play, but I mean, just don't do that. Don't throw it across your body, or you know you have major consequences, especially in the regular season. Because that's a very stupid mistake by Josh Allen, in the Jesse Hershey game. Also, Cole Beasley fun with the football. When he made the catch, a little bit of butter fingers, I would say. I mean, he got forced out. I mean, he lost the ball and went right into the Lions defender's hands, and there you go. But this defense played very well last week. I mean, defense, they have to do it this season. They have to play very well this season. You know? So there you go. Let's see. Also, Matt Barkley played very well last season. He's a very good backup, for the Buffalo Bills. He's been doing very well all preseason long. He is a very good backup for the Buffalo Bills team. He's probably, if Josh Allen ever gets hurt, we got a very good backup quarterback at Matt Barkley. So there you go. Isaiah McKenzie. Let's go back to Josh Allen. Now, Josh Allen, he struggled mostly in the first quarter, but towards the towards the end of the first half, he put off a good drive to finish off his night. That half this half, by the way, last week. But Josh Allen, he struggled, but did a very good job. I mean, he did a nice end-around touchdown pass to Isaiah McKenzie. It's a very good job by McKenzie. I think he makes this roster, but we shall see what happens. We'll get to the roster cutdowns as well, as the Bills got to go to 87 players to 53. So there you go. So the Bills win it 24-20 last week. A little bit of my thoughts on that. Connecting, you have to avoid doing turnovers and connecting your own mistakes and limit those penalties as well. Let's go to the last night. The last night, Bills win 27-23. Now, short game as you can see, right? No, wrong. Started off in the first quarter. Both teams traded punts, first two drives of the game, and then Vikings bought an 8-play, 57-yard drive that took off 4:22 off the clock, and Slaughter threw it right to Abdullah for a 15-yard touchdown to put the Vikings on the 4-7 get. And then Stephen Housecott, well, Bills answer right back. Tyree Jackson drives down the field, 10 plays, 59 yards, and Stephen Housecott, we haven't caught him up as well. He re-signed to a 2-year contract. He's a very good kicker. I mean, very good job by Housecott. He drilled a 54-yard field goal to put the Bills on the 4-7-3. And, I mean, very good job by the Buffalo Bills. Excuse me, Steve Housecott. I mean, there you go. 54-yard field goal. Right down the middle to put the Bills on the board, 7-3. And then, at the end of the first quarter, Vikings missed opportunity, missed a field goal. That finished off the first quarter. And then, second quarter, Bills could not take advantage of that missed field goal by the Vikings. They had to give it back to the Vikings, but then Lafayette Pitts got an interception. I mean, it was a little bit thrown pass by Slaughter. Lafayette Pitts trying to make the roster. And he did a very good job on the interception. I mean, Slaughter just threw it. He underthrew it a little bit, and then got picked off by Lafayette Pitts. And do I say that Lafayette Pitts makes this roster? I don't know. I mean, it's tough. You know, but we'll see what happens. But Bills could not take advantage of that interception, as they had to punt the ball away. And then the Vikings went 16 plays, 71 yards. They got a field goal by Van Flick. 27-yard field goal was good. Made it 10-3 Vikings at the half. So there you go. Very good job by the Bills holding the Vikings to a field goal. So you get 10-3 at the half. And then to start the third quarter, Bills go 12 plays, 50 yards, and Chase McLaughlin kicked a 54-yard field goal as well. The rookie kicker trying to fight the job. With Housecott, I don't know if he is going to make the roster or not, but maybe the practice squad. And I mean, it's 10-6 Minnesota. So sports so far for the Bills. And then the Vikings answered like that, with Dan Bailey kicking a 54-yarder for himself. That's a 54-yard field goal tonight, last night, excuse me. As they put the Vikings up 13-6. Dan Bailey, Cowboys fans really recognize his name. He did play for the Cowboys former Cowboy kicker. Now he is on the Minnesota Vikings. So there you go. And then this is where the Bills, the Vikings started to run away from it. They get a touchdown, 14 plays, 69 yards drive. Henderson, a 3-yard touchdown run. She put the Vikings on 14-6. So nothing really much going right for the Bills, other than the field goal kickers. And then the fourth quarter gets interesting. But to start the fourth quarter, the Bills fumble the ball. Tyree Jackson loses the handle of it. I mean, he wasn't having a very good night. I mean, this was after this fumble. I thought, oh my God, this guy is not even gonna make the practice squad. Excuse me. But that changed later on. As I'm going to talk about it. Vikings got a field goal from that fumble as Bailey made a 43-yard field goal to put the Vikings up 23-6. Now, keep in mind, the Vikings had a 23-6 lead at this point. We'll talk about Purple Freeze. They took from there. Because the Bills got a start to come back at this point. Tyree Jackson wrote the Bills answered the Vikings 3 points, starting down the field, 12 plays, 75 yards. Best drive of the night for Tyree Jackson as he scrambled right to the dive on the end zone for the touchdown. 6-yard touchdown for Tyree Jackson for a UB product, and that put the Bills their first touchdown a little bit closer at 23-13. And then after that, Vikings had to punt it away to Marcus Murphy. He ran an 79 yards back for the touchdown, and all of a sudden, it's a 23-20 game. I mean, so there you go, 23-20. And then after that, the Vikings had to punt it back after a nice defensive stop for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, Marcus Murphy, I don't think he's going to be making this team, but hey, he might be making a another team. So very good job by Marcus. So I mean, Marcus Murphy. I mean, the Bills got many running backs in this roster, so there you go. After a nice defensive stop, the Buffalo Bills had forced the Vikings to punt, and then the Bills drive down 6 plays, 51 yards down the field with some nice blocking. Tyree Jackson comes back and he throws an 8-yard pass for the touchdown to David Shields, and it put the Bills up 27-23, and the Vikings could not do anything about it as they had to throw a Hail Mary, and it was picked off to seal the deal for the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills with a comeback win against the Minnesota Vikings, scoring 21 unanswered points in the fourth quarter against the Minnesota Vikings. And yes, the Vikings, they choked against the Bills last year. They were not prepared last year, and the Bills made them pay for it last year. They make them pay for it this year again in the preseason. I understand it's only preseason, but the Bills, I mean, want a comeback win? That means this team has heart and soul, obviously. I mean, Tyree Jackson. Ask your fans after the game what was the score of the UB game. We'll talk about the UB game in a second. But we'll talk about Tyree Jackson's performance as well. I mean, who knows? I mean, he might be in the practice squad. I mean, you never know. So there you go. Let's take a look at the Bills. Tyree Jackson played the entire game. He went 22 for 33, 175 yards passing, and 1 touchdown pass. Rushing, Tyree Jackson went 8 carries for 78 yards and a touchdown run. So there you go. Marcus Murphy rushing, 8 carries for 47 yards. Christian Wade. I mean, he could be on the practice squad. I mean, you never know. I don't know if he's going to be on this roster or not. I think he makes the practice squad at least. I mean, shame if he's cut. He was very very good for the Buffalo Bills at the start of the preseason. Excuse me, I take a water break. When he went 15 yards, did not get many touches. I mean, he only got 5 carries for 15 yards, as I said. Receiving Raven McCloud did a very good job. I don't think he makes this team, but maybe he makes another team. He went 5 catches, 48 yards. Nick Easley, we'll get to him in a second. 4 catches, 41 yards. Jason Krum, he had 2 catches, 47 yards. I don't think he makes this team. But kind of Jason Krum, due to a hamstring injury in the beginning of training camp, but he had 2 catches though. Duke Woods, I don't think he makes this team either. 2 catches, 18 yards. David Stills, I don't think he makes this team either. He had 2 catches, 14 yards and a touchdown. Let's go to defense. Watson got a sack for the Bills last night. Lafayette pitched for that pick. Eddie Yarbrough, nice tackle earlier in the game. Let's see what else. Duane O'Neal at the end of the game had that pick. Punt return, Marcus Murphy. We had 1 punt return, 79 yards for the touchdown. Like I mentioned earlier, Chase McLaughlin, perfect 1 for 1 for field goal, and from 54 yards. And Steven House as well, 54-yard field goal, perfect by him. Punting Curry before plays. He's probably going to be the starting punter, except unless he gets hurt or something. He'll be most likely the starting punter for the season for the Buffalo Bills. He had 4 punts for 179 yards. Let's go to any Bills updates. See if anybody got cut from yesterday's game. Hold on. Goes out an update. Let's see. I heard that it was reported by Adam Schefter that Southern Russell Bonai was traded to the New England Patriots. Very odd that he traded to the Patriots, but whatever. But good job. I think it's a very good move by Brady B. For a late draft pick, 2020. With 6th round pick for a late draft pick in the 6th round. I mean, they're in the job for the Buffalo Bills. They get They trade Russell Bonai. He was going to be cut most likely anyways because you got your offensive line all set up now. You got Mitch Morse, right, at center. Cody Ford, right. John Feliciano, who else? Cody Ford, I think I mentioned his name before. What else? Deion Dawkins, there you go. I know I'm missing some people, but I apologize. But they traded center Russell Bonai to the Patriots. He was a guy that the Bills were gonna release anyways. And they traded him for the Patriots for a draft pick, same as Ryan Sheller. Very good job by him. Very good job for the Bills. They traded him as well yesterday to the Cleveland Browns for some draft pick assets. Looks like they're going to be keeping Dale Johnson. So there you go. He's shown a ton of ability in his preseason. A very good job for the Buffalo Bills team with him. Yeah, he's been showing a ton of ability in his preseason. So it looks like his roster is safe. Dale Johnson. Let's see what else. Looks like Mitch Morse. He has cleared concussion protocol. Um, let's see what else. They're gonna release Denzel Rice, CD Denzel Rice. That is not confirmed yet. All this is not confirmed, but it is being reported from the Buffalo Bills, and Adam Schefter is the one that reported the Russia Bodine trade. Let's see. Taking a look. See if anything happens. They have to go from 87 to 53. So far, they have released safety Adrian Wallace, CV Denzel Rice, as I mentioned, defensive tackle L.T. Walton, who had a sack yesterday, and Roger Young, and wide receiver Victor Bowden. He wasn't going to he was going to be released. He wasn't going to be making this team anyways. So there you go. And a couple more people they have released. Tight end Keith Colbridge, and wide receiver Nick Easley, as I mentioned before. But let's simply wrap this up this video. Thank you everybody for watching. Bills, it's time to bring on the Jets. The Jets, guys. The Jets. Preseason is finally over. Time to bring on the Jets, and the regular season's kicked off next Sunday already at MetLife Stadium. We'll be previewing that game next week. Weekly picks return next Wednesday, and the UB Bulls recap will be coming up next right here on Fox 7, and they get their first win of the season, winning 38-10 over the against Robert Morris. Thank you everybody for watching. I apologize, this has been a long video, but having lots to come up, to bring up here on the Fox 7. So see you everybody, have a great day, and we'll have a UB Bulls meal coming up next, right here on the Fox 7. See you everybody, have a great day. And if there's any more roster moves, we'll do a full roster recap video tomorrow here on Fox 7. See you everybody, have a great day.